They spoke against you in secret, but I, the Lord your God, heard every word. They didn't think I was listening. They whispered your name in shadows, not in prayer, but in slander. They plotted in hidden corners, not realizing I dwell even there. Their jealousy wasn't born of your actions, but of what I've placed within you. Light they cannot comprehend, favor they cannot imitate. They called on spirits to block your path. They cursed your name with poisoned lips. They tried to manipulate moments to make you stumble, but I, the God who walks with fire, stood beside you unseen. What they intended as destruction, I intercepted with purpose. What they tried to bury, I am raising to life. You felt the weight lately, haven't you? The strange heaviness when you wake, the silence in the room that feels crowded, the thoughts that weren't yours invading your peace. That's not your imagination. That's interference. But I've already stepped in. I have dismantled their plans. You didn't see the shift, but you felt the release. The fog that was clouding your decisions, I've cleared it. The confusion they tried to wrap around you, I've broken it. The lies they told in secret rooms are now turning against them like swords. Listen closely, child. The spiritual war was real, but so is your authority. You are not defenseless. You are not unarmed. You carry the breath of the Almighty within you, and every time you speak my name, the enemy flees. You may not know how many arrows I've caught midair for you, how many nights angels stood guard while you slept, how many traps I've disarmed before your feet touched the ground. But I did it because you are mine. They saw your glow and assumed you were unguarded. They mistook your gentleness for weakness, your compassion for vulnerability. But they forgot something. You are hidden in me. They didn't just attack a person. They disturbed a child of divine purpose. And I do not let that go unanswered. The sickness, the delays, the tension in relationships, the sudden losses, they weren't random. They were assignments. But I've canceled them. Every spoken word not rooted in love, I have uprooted. Every ritual done against you, I have reversed. They tried to speak death over your dreams, but I've declared resurrection. You were never meant to break. You were meant to rise. And this is the season I'm elevating you, not just to restore what was lost, but to prove that I was with you all along. The storm wasn't a punishment, it was a passage, and you made it through. Let me remind you why the attacks were so fierce. You carry something eternal. Your voice carries my sound. Your prayers move realms. Your tears are not weakness, they are warfare. You shake darkness when you kneel. You command light when you believe. That's why the enemy came for you, because you're dangerous to darkness. But what he didn't expect was that you wouldn't quit. Even when you felt alone, you stayed in the fight. Even when you questioned everything, you didn't walk away. You kept showing up. You kept worshiping. You kept believing in me, even with trembling hands. And because of that, the atmosphere around you is changing. I am shifting everything. I'm opening doors that no spell can close. I'm releasing blessings that no curse can block. I'm aligning divine connections, ordained moments, and divine assignments. The ones who doubted your calling will witness your elevation, not to shame them, but to show my glory. Child, you've been silent for too long. You've let fear close your mouth, but now I am putting a roar in your spirit. It's time to speak again, not with anxiety, but with authority. It's time to walk again, not in hesitation, but in holy boldness. This isn't arrogance. This is identity. You are who I say you are, and I say you are chosen. I say you are protected. I say you are rising. They tried to dim you, but I am making your light unavoidable. They tried to isolate you, but I'm surrounding you with divine allies. They tried to twist your image, but I'm restoring your name. I'm taking the ashes and making beauty. I'm taking the broken pieces and building testimony. You are not weak. You are forged. You are not unlucky. You are preserved. You are not cursed. You are covered. So rise. Rise in your house. Rise in your heart. Rise in your gifts. Rise in your calling. Begin to declare my promises. Begin to saturate your home with my word. Don't just wait for peace. Command it. Don't just hope for joy. Receive it. Don't just long for clarity. Walk in it. The demonic pressure you've been under is breaking now. That thick atmosphere that hovered around you like a fog, I've scattered it. The insomnia, the anxious breathing, the unpredictable mood swings, they are leaving. Because I am restoring your internal peace. You will laugh again and mean it. You will rest and wake up refreshed. You will walk into rooms and no longer feel targeted but trusted. Because I am rebuilding your confidence, not based on your performance, but on my presence. And about them, the ones who did this, let me handle it. I am justice and I am mercy. Pray for them, not for revenge, but for redemption, because what they need is me, just like you did. You don't have to carry bitterness. You don't have to replay the betrayal. Let it go. Forgiveness isn't saying it was okay. It's saying you're okay without it. You are not defined by what they tried to do. You are defined by what I've already done. The cross still speaks louder than their curses. My resurrection still holds more power than their rituals. And my spirit inside you is louder than every word spoken against you. You've entered a turning point. No more survival mode. You are stepping into revival mode. The things that used to drain you will now empower you. The places you were once rejected, you will now be requested. The favor on your life is increasing because your heart is aligned with me. This is not random. This is a divine setup. You were always meant to go through the valley, not to die there, but to emerge with fire in your bones and clarity in your soul. What you learned in the storm is becoming wisdom for others. I will use your story as a lifeline for someone drowning. I will use your testimony as a door for someone locked in fear. You are being commissioned. This isn't just about deliverance. It's about destiny. I've trained your hands for war and your fingers for battle. You know how to recognize darkness now. You know how to discern truth from lies. That wisdom is power. So move in power. Anoint your space. Cover your mind. Speak with fire. Love without fear. Worship with focus. This is a new chapter, and it begins now. You won't leave this season empty. You will leave equipped. Your prayers carry new weight. Your voice carries new authority. Your life carries new fruit. From this moment on, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Every lie spoken will dissolve. Every attempt to sabotage will fail. Every arrow aimed will return void. Because the Lord your God has stepped in. I have marked you. I have sealed you. I have chosen you. And the same one who began this good work will finish it with glory. So walk forward, head held high, heart steady, voice strong. This is your time, not just to survive the battle, but to take ground, to reclaim what was stolen, to laugh in places where you used to weep, to speak in places where you were once silenced, to stand in places where you once fell. This is not just breakthrough. This is transformation. This is what it looks like when heaven touches earth. So lift your hands, warrior. The worst is behind you. And the best, it's already unfolding. Welcome to your divine comeback.